YouTube, Professional Noob 2, back again with some more Skyrim. It's been a while since I played Skyrim, at least with recording, and I have had a lot of stuff go on in Skyrim since then. As you can tell, I've created a new character, and I'm standing right outside the tutorial cave, and as you might already notice, I have some mods installed. Don't know if you can tell by the hair, the eyes, tattoo, pretty much everything. I've got, I swear, over 100 mods. I'm not going to count them. You guys can count them if you want. I'm not going to. But they should be listed in the description below, so do not expand the description unless you just really want to be hit with a face full of mods. Seriously, don't do it. I know now that I said that, about half of you probably just expanded the description, but whatever. Hadvar's just standing there really patiently waiting for us as I talk. Thanks buddy. Thanks, buddy. So yeah, I've got a female Imperial, blonde hair, blue eyes, no comment. We're going to try, I know last time I tried playing a thief character. I'm going to try it again this time, mostly because most of the mods are for thief characters, and I think they make the most interesting playthroughs. I mean, you go through with a warrior, you just bash stuff in the face, repeatedly. Mages, you just keep casting fireballs. Almost every time I'm a mage, I can't even see the fucking enemies. I'm just casting so many spells, it's like, I can't even see what's going on. So, I don't know, I kind of like the rogue type better. To me, it's a little bit more strategy-oriented. I kind of like it. So, it's kind of a weird thing. What the hell is that skirt thing doing? Anyway, aside from that strange animation. Also, the resolution on your screen may not be as good as you would think. You can put it in HD, but if the video quality is a little bit worse, I apologize. Because I've had to record at a little bit lower quality due to the fact that I've got almost every single mod to enhance graphics, and they're all in HD. Like the highest quality possible. Shut up, Hadvar, I'm talking. Don't run away from him. So, I tried earlier recording at full resolution at 1080p, and it did not work. It did not like me. I was getting like 10 frames per second. So, just a note, if the graphics do look a little bit fuzzy in HD, that's why. It's not the mods. It's just that my computer can't even handle it. I've finally reached the limits of this computer. So anyway, for those of you who haven't played Skyrim before or haven't seen my my playthroughs, this is Skyrim. And that's about the only introduction you're going to get, because I've played through this game for several months in a row. We're going to do the Sign of the Thief, I think. I know, I tried a Khajiit a long time ago as a thief, and it didn't really work out. But I have a feeling this one's going to be different. I think this one's going to be different. I probably should have picked a Khajiit for the Night Eye, because I do have some lighting mods that makes it extremely hard to see at night, but, well, we'll get to that when we come to it. Oh, speaking of mods, I have a few mods I actually need to activate. Oh, God, I love my character. Looks awesome. Even though I'm just wearing Imperial clothes right now. Looks awesome. Alright, so this is one of the mods. It's called Frost Veil? I don't remember. Frost something or another. Holy cow, I forgot the entire name. It starts with a frost something. You'll see it in the description. Hypothermia something. Basically what it allows you to do is you can make fire kits, you can make tent and bedroll, cooking pot, stuff like that. Let's see, let's put it in classic mode. That's a little bit easier. Bear is turned off, exposure. Anyway, what it does is it basically gives you how warm you are or how cold you are. So if you get too cold, like I go diving into the Arctic waters, you'll die. But you get bonuses for being warm, you get penalties for being cold, like, you know, your lockpicking will go down because your fingers are numb. It's a really cool mod. Let's craft a few supplies. I think I have a cooking pot. There we go. In order to create a cooking pot, you need... Oh, I only have one. You need, yeah, a wooden cast iron pot and a wooden ladle to make it. Tent and bedroll. Do I have 5 animal pelts to craft that? And for a fire kit, I need 6 pieces of firewood and a steel ingot. Now, fire kits you can place down, and they help warm you up if you're cold out in the middle of nowhere with nothing else. Tent and bedroll lets you sleep anywhere, and cooking pot lets you make food. So, fire kits I think are used if I try to fast travel as well. So no fast traveling, at least not much, for this game. Unfortunately, it's a bit more realistic. Got myself a bear pelt because I killed a bear in the tutorial area. The second one that's really game changing is called Imp's More Complex Needs, IMCN. What this basically adds is food. Now it doesn't add the food, but what it basically does, I'll go ahead and turn it on. Activate, yes. Alright, so here's what it does. So basically I have all these things: satiation, hunger, thirst, sleep. Let's see. Let's change. Can I? Back character. Oh, so yeah, it tells me here's my height. I'm 6 foot tall, which a little bit. That's actually pretty tall for a human, female anyway. At least around here. 146 pounds. That's actually scarily close to me. I'm a little bit taller and a little bit heavier, but not much. Nourishment, morale. Okay, so this is the advanced version. I don't want the advanced version. Hold on a sec. I will... this is really complex, but it gets easier as you go on. So I'm going to turn it on to basic, turn time scale on to fixed, and turn animations off. The reason I'm turning animations off is because all it does is every time you eat something, your character like pulls out a piece of bread and munches on it. Which gets kind of annoying after like the first 3 times. So anyway, I'm going to put in, oops, I don't have that. Hold on. Powers, use water, check status. Those two need to be favorited. Alright, so check need status. So I can hit this button, and at the top corner it says hunger, thirst, and sleep. Now because they're all 0%, I'm going to get, I'm not going to do too well because I'm going to get, I don't know, penalties, I guess. So let's drink some wine. We don't want to drink too much wine because then we'll actually get drunk. So this stats here, drink statistics, tells you what you're going to get. If you're drinking more or drinking and eating more than one thing, this will show you the combined total of what you've drank and eaten so far. Vitality statistics tells you what you are currently at. Apparently I have -0 on calories and hydration, which is actually mathematically possible, but kind of an odd thing to see. So I'm going to drink some wine, but I'm only going to drink 1, because otherwise I will get drunk and my screen will go all blurry and that won't be fun to play with. And then I'm going to eat a cabbage by itself. Oh, well, maybe not. That's a lot of hydration. I'm going to be peeing for the next 5 hours. Can I eat a potato? That's a little bit better. Alright, I'm just going to eat a potato and some wine. Meal of heroes. I don't really have anything else. Oh, I got human flesh, a human heart, some salt. That's delicious. This is another. This actually belongs to another mod. I need to. Oh god, that's disgusting. That's ruined my appetite. That's for another mod. I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, so hypothermia. Can't go in cold water. Have to stay kind of warm. It's not game breaking. It's actually pretty nice. And then the food one that adds in sleep, food, drink, all sorts of stuff. You can use water. If you come up to like a water source, sometimes it doesn't work. But if you come up to a water source and hit the button, you can fill up your containers. So like, I just filled up my empty wine bottle that I had with water. Or you can just take a drink straight out of the water, which is kind of cool. So, also the rocks are wet and all this stuff. The water, I don't even know which mods do this stuff anymore. I've got so many mods. So you guys are going to have to keep up with me. I apologize. I've been playing with these mods for a long time, so I'm just used to it by now. I know I've got mods that make the flora and fauna look nice, the lighting, general textures, character textures, pretty much everything. Animals. Oh, how did I get blood on my screen? Oh, shit. How did I not hear that? Where is he? I got my knives out. I'm hungry. Oh, there's Hedvar. I was wondering how I had blood on my screen. I didn't even hear the freaking wolf come. How did I do that? I'm too busy talking. I didn't even hear him. I'm coming, Hedvar. I got him. I got him. You owe me. You. Okay, fine. Just run off. Be a dick about it. So here's the new wolves. Timber wolf kind of model. Pick them up and just drag them around. I've got a wolf. Okay. That allowing you to pick up things like that is a realistic ragdolls and force mod, I think. Because before you could just drag it around. That's like all you could do. But yeah, that's God, this is gonna take a lot of explaining. I have a feeling, but it's okay. It's okay. It gives me something to talk about. So you got the basics. You know, I've got to keep fueled up with food. I got to keep rested. You have to keep warm. So it's a little more realistic. I absolutely love some of the texture mods for the villages. They look absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's a chicken. Chickens look a little bit different with this mod. Oh, God, this is why I love mods for games. It's like a whole new game. There's a smelter here that wasn't here before. There's this guy. I'm gonna go talk to him real quick, actually, before Hedvar does. You can help me out. Yeah, he's my friend. Dragon attacked, and it was dragon. He's very trusting. Yep. Okay, do you have any supplies? Alright. Here we go. We're just going to take all of your stuff. There we go. Thank you. Aye. Alright, we're just going to take all of this as well. This is why I always pick Hadvar, because I get steel and iron ingots there. Some of the best stuff.
Come on inside.
Alright, let's make some leather. Bear pelt. This is another mod that I have. I don't even remember what the name of this one is, but you can see right here, Imperial Light Armor. I can actually turn it back into leather. I can smelt weapons and stuff back down into iron and stuff like that. Here's a hide shield. Some guard boots. I'm not using those. Just craft all this. It's a little bit overpowered, but it's nice because you get all of this stuff that you don't use. You can actually craft it into things. So all these guard gauntlets and stuff I'm never going to use. Let's just craft all those. Craft a few leather strips while we're at it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we can walk again because we got rid of a lot of the weight. So we can do that with a smelter as well. For example, we come in here. Steel. Storm Cloak. How do you pronounce that? Kirkus? I don't know. Storm Cloak Armor. I have 8 of those, and they each makes 3 things of steel ingots. So it's a little bit overpowered, but I don't really care. I'm not too worried about it. Here we go, some iron great swords. Smelt those down to battle axes. This gives us a really good start. Let's go ahead and get rid of our iron daggers. Iron war axe, swords, and a mace. There we go. Is there any jewelry? We could smelt our gold into gold ingots. But I'm not going to do that. Don't really need it. We could take our longbow and turn it into firewood. We could take our arrows and get hawk feathers out of them. Actually, let's do that for one thing. Hawk feathers are really useful for some of the stuff. So let's get hawk feathers. Okay. Alright. Can I take any of this? It doesn't let me. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. That's weird. Third era steel sword. That's a new sword that one of the mods adds. Not going to steal it. Not yet. A steel dagger, I'll take that. Okay. Let's see what we can make. Oh, we can make steel stuff? Oh. Here we go. In case some of you Lord of the Rings fans recognize these. These are some of the Lord of the Rings weapons. Bloody fucking awesome. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to use them, but I forgot. I didn't get the perk for steel smithing, so we're just stuck with iron. We've got katanas. We've got Nodachi. I think that's just a two-handed katana. Tanto, a smaller katana version thing. Battle staves. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at how much stuff we have. We can craft arrows. It's ridiculous. It really is. So unfortunately, I just realized that we can craft Falmer arrows. There we go. Leather armor and stuff. Draugr. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, I don't have any good arrow or daggers I can make, so we're gonna go over here. Riverwood Trader. There's something in here I want to get, other than selling some stuff.
One of us has to do something.
Oh, one of us has to do. This is. I don't know which mod does this, but she looks a little bit better. Her hair looks really dark, though. I don't know if that's a glitch, a lighting error.
Then, huh? Let's hear it.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
We are done talking about this.
It's gonna stand right in front of you. It doesn't work.
Sorry you had to hear
You
that.
should be sorry. Give me a discount.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you over.
I'm going
Oh,
to
there's
sell him some of this stuff real quick. Get rid of that, that. Don't need magic. Potion of health. Get rid of that. And ingredients. I'm going to need all of this. This is a book that comes with the Imp's More Complex Needs mod. The one about food. Pretty awesome. Get rid of this amethyst for now. Alright. Has he got anything interesting? Ooh, silver ore. I need this. Buy 2 things of silver ore. Alright.
Damn thieves.
This lockbox.
Things weren't bad enough.
Here's another mod. Here's another mod. Okay. I'm just going to be overwhelming everybody. You guys are going to be sitting there just
Maybe
dizzy
you can
from
talk
all
some
this, but
sense into
whatever.
my pig-headed brother.
The Riverwood
Alright, so
Trader
take all of
is
it.
everything.
Alright, what it did is this is another book, Taylor's Yearly 3E 177 edition. It's armor mod. It adds armor. Oop, I was upside down. So there's a little bit of stuff explaining what kind of armor it is, and then it shows the pictures. of the different versions of armor. So you get Thief, Vagrant, Knight Strider. Ooh, Knight Strider looks kind of cool. Ancient Assassin, Mercenary, or Ranger. I think we'll go for the, what was it, the Knight Strider or the Thief? Well, let's go for... Which one should I do? Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for the Thief, I think. So anyway, what it does is it gives me a book, and there's also a extraordinary ball of wool, which you can use to get cats. No, not really.
Need in a general store.
Cats would really love a ball of wool, but we're not going to get cats. What it does is it's part of a component needed to craft that special armor. I'll show you in just a sec. Alright, first I need to get my silver ore that I bought. Silver ore, silver ingot. There we go. Got a nice, delicious silver ingot. I don't know why I just said that was delicious. I'm sorry. Kind of weird and slightly creepy. Alright, next we need to craft a silver necklace, which you will see why in just a sec. Silver necklace. There we go. I apologize again if this is way too many mods for you guys to keep up with. Just go with me on it. I'm not going to use half of them probably anyway, but... Alright, so I created a silver necklace. There's a really nice necklace I could make too. Look at that. From Lord of the Rings as well. So here we go. Leather. Now these things don't show up unless I have the book on me, which makes it really nice because there's so many of them. Okay, my game may have just frozen. Okay, I will be right back, guys.